What happens when a representative tries to oust a speaker? Let's delve into the recent scenario where Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene from Georgia announced her intention to force a vote to oust Speaker Mike Johnson. Greene accused Johnson of betraying the GOP on various fronts, sparking a political drama that caught the nation's attention. It all started when Greene, known for her firebrand politics, criticized Johnson for working with Democrats and labeled him a member of the so-called Uniparty. Her intention to force a vote to remove Johnson from his position as Speaker was a bold move, even by her standards. Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries and House Democrats, however, pledged to protect Johnson by voting to table Greene's motion. Interestingly, Greene's push to depose Johnson garnered limited support, casting doubt on the likelihood of its success. Despite the odds, Greene remained undeterred, emphasizing the need for a speaker willing to fight for their agenda, although she stopped short of naming a replacement for Johnson. While Greene's actions were certainly newsworthy, they were not universally appreciated. Even figures within Trump's orbit, including those close to the former president, expressed their annoyance. They viewed Greene's actions as unconstructive and a distraction, a sentiment that was echoed by other Republicans who chose not to commit to voting for her motion. Adding a twist to the tale, Greene's attempted ouster of Johnson unintentionally increased the likelihood of the House passing Ukraine aid. Some Democrats indicated they would oppose her motion, making the House passage of Ukraine aid more probable. Despite the challenges, Speaker Johnson, known for his moderate positions, continued to navigate the political landscape, even scheduling an event with Trump on election integrity. To understand the significance of this event, it's essential to remember that Greene's dissatisfaction with the GOP is not a recent development. She has previously expressed frustration with the party's lack of accountability and focus on media appearances over government work. The situation becomes even more intriguing when considering Greene's past support for former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, who was ousted for passing a stopgap funding measure with Democratic support. The subsequent selection of Johnson as Speaker and Greene's call for unity and healing within the party paints a complex picture of the internal dynamics within the GOP. Ultimately, Greene's threat to oust Johnson could backfire, with Democrats rallying around Johnson to ensure aid is passed for Ukraine. In a surprising twist, Johnson may rely on Democratic votes to secure his position, highlighting the often unpredictable nature of political alliances. In summary, Greene's attempt to oust Johnson is a fascinating study in political maneuvering, party loyalty, and the unintended consequences of bold actions. While the success of her motion remains uncertain, its ripple effects continue to shape the political landscape. Remember, in politics as in life, every action has a reaction, sometimes expected, often not.